So today I will be discussing my topic, and it's all about relate the structure and composition of the cell membrane to its function. Objectives: describe the structure of the cell membrane. Identify the components that make up the membrane. Explain how the structure and composition relate to the membrane's functions. So there are four main components of the membrane. These are phospholipids, proteins, cholesterol, and carbohydrates. So, cell membrane, the cell membrane, also called the plasma membrane, is a thin, flexible barrier that surrounds the cell. It controls what enters and exits the cell. It protects the cell and communicates with its environment. So, cell membrane access of regularly what gets in and out of the cell, because the membrane lets something through but not others. We say that the membrane is semi-permeable or selective permeable. So, if we zoom in the cell membrane, we can see that there are several molecular parts. So, phospholipids have main two parts, which are the head and the tail. So, the head made from phosphate head, and the two tails made from fatty acid tails. So, yung head is hydrophilic, which means na water-loving or attracted siya sa water. Hydrophobic or water-fearing, it means na di siya ga-attract sa water. Phospholipid forms two layers known as a phospholipid bilayer. So, bi means two. So, phospholipid bilayer, yung two na yan is yung head and the tail. So, hydrophobic tail facing each other and hydrophilic head facing watery external environment, and then watery cytoplasm of the cell. So, yung small uncharged and uncharged, siya yung mga naka-enters sa cell, while big and charged, siya yung mga dahil naka-enters sa cell. So, let's come with cholesterol. So, siya yung panduwang components ng cell membrane. So, yung cholesterol, naka-attach siya sa phospholipids. So, ayan yung cholesterol. Ayan yung puti ng mga bidog. And then, the protein, siya yung violet. And then, dyan malaog yung mga small uncharged and uncharged. Yung carbohydrates naman is nasa ibabaw siya ng head ng phospholipids. So, ayan yung mga yung four main parts of the cell membrane. Phospholipids, which have two main parts, proteins, cholesterol, and carbohydrates. So, fluid mosaic model. The fluid mosaic model describes the cell membrane as a fluid, flexible structure composed of a mosaic of lipids and proteins. This model, proposed by S.G. Singer and Garth L. Nicholson in 1972, explains that the membrane's components like phospholipids and proteins can move freely within the bilayer. So, ini na yung mga ini na yung structure ng cell membrane. So, yung key components and features. So, napahiling ko na yan sa video. Structure, a double layer of phospholipids with hydrophilic water-loving heads and hydrophobic water-fearing tails. Function, forms the fundamental stable barrier of the membrane. The hydrophobic interior prevents water-soluble molecules from freely crossing, but it is permeable to small, non-polar molecules. So, ini na yung head and then yung tail. So, kapag saturated fatty acid siya, is baging uniform sin dahilingon. And then, kapag unsaturated fatty acid, may ano siya may anong apad kaan ining baging nag-straight line. So, yan yung structure ng phospholipid bilayer. Membrane proteins. Structure, embedded within or attached to the phospholipid bilayer. Function, carry out specific functions such as transport, cell signaling, and cell adhesion. Kapag transport, it means that channel and carrier proteins move specific molecules across the membrane, either passively down a concentration gradient or actively using energy. When cell signaling, receptor proteins bind to external molecules to trigger a response inside the cell. Cell adhesion, proteins can connect to other cells or the cytoskeleton. So first, integral membrane proteins. These are permanently attached to the membrane. So, ayan siya. Yan yung itsura ng integral membrane protein. These are not embedded within the lipid core but are temporarily associated with the membrane's surface, either on the inside or out. They interact via electrostatic and other non-covalent interactions. So, temporarily lang daa siyang naka-attach uya sa phospholipid. Covalently attached to lipids, embedded in the cell membrane, using the lipid as an anchor to position them on either the inner or outer leaflet of the membrane. So, ayan yung itsura ng lipid anchor proteins. Ayan. So, this lipid anchored embed into the phospholipid bilayer, allowing the protein to attach the membrane surface without spanning it. So, it means na it does not go all the way through the membrane. So, let's come with the third main components of the cell membrane, which is cholesterol. So, it's found between the phospholipid tails of the membrane. So, ayan naman kita sa cholesterol. So, siya yung pantanong main components ng cell membrane. So, it found between the phospholipid tails of the membrane. Naka-attach siya uya sa phospholipid. So, inibaga yung plasma membrane and then ini yung cholesterol. So, this is the phospholipid. So, keeps the membrane stable and fluid, especially during temperature changes. So, it reduces fluidity when it's too hot, and then increases fluidity when it's too cold. So, in short, it maintains membrane stability and the right level of fluidity as the temperature changes. So, siya yung ga-balance para maging stable yung pagka-fluid niya kapag change ang temperature. So let's come with carbohydrates attached to either proteins or lipids on the outer surface of the membrane. When attached to proteins, it called glycoproteins, and then when it attached to lipids, it called glycolipids. So balikan nito yung this structure. Siya yung glycoprotein, yung may kaibahan na bilog dyan. Ino. Siya yung yaapod na glycoprotein. And then kapag glycolipid naman, naka-attach siya sa lipids. Carbohydrates help the cell recognize, communicate, stick to, and protect itself. So, protein plus carbs, it results a complex function, which are the signaling, recognition, and receptors. Kapag lipids plus carbohydrates naman, it results stability and protection, which are the structure and cell adhesion. Fluidity. The components are not static but can move laterally, which is crucial for membrane functions like cell movement and the fusion of membranes. So, ino yung may duwa yung structure ng fluidity, fluid and viscous. Kapag fluid, as you can see naman sa duwang structure na obviously may pinagkaiba silang duwa. So, kapag nga fluid, alag siya kaan. Yung tails niya is baging gakulubot. And then yung heads niya man is may mga spacing na siya uya. And unsaturated hydrocarbon tails with kinks. So, when we say with kinks, gakulubot siya or bako siyang maayos. Kapag viscous naman, stable siya, saturated hydrocarbon tails. So, duman sa pinahiling kong video is alog siya kaan ka-stable. So, ang apo dyan is viscous. Selective permeability. The model helps explain how the cell membrane is selectively permeable or controlling the passage of substances into and out of the cell. So, yung mga small and uncharged yan na mga naka-enter and out sa cell. So, as you can see sa structure is, ayan yung mga small uncharged. Yung mga red na yan is naka-enter sinda sa membrane or sa yaapod nitang phospholipids. And then yung mga iba naman is na-stuck sa head ning phospholipid. So yaapod siyang selective permeability. So we already know or familiar sa mga parts ng cell membrane kasi discuss na siya ng previous reporter. So yun lang naman for today and thank you.